Talk about it doesn't get any tougher than Haku. You just said it. That guy, don't get on his bad side. Much respect to him.
I have seen him outside the ring do as much damage as he did inside the ring.
Oh, he's a legend just like yourself, sir.
Well, I wouldn't say I'm a legend in Haku's mind or anybody else's mind that knows Haku.
Well, we've got some more matches. That's only 2, and we're not even close to being done. So we've got a big night. The stars definitely aligned for CCW. We've got a great ladies tag match. It's got Anna Diaz, Ashley Denbois. I mean, these 2 ladies are very talented, Kevin.
I'm very interested in seeing these 2 girls. I've heard all about them. I'm having the pleasure the first time along sitting beside you to see them in action.
Well, I'm honored that you're with me. Ashley Denbois went to Florida State University. She's a multi-time women's champion. She's faced and challenged Colleen King, currently the CCW Ladies Champion, not too long ago in CCW. Anna Diaz has challenged Camille, the NWA Champion. So she is very technically savvy. So it's going to be quite the contest, but they've got some tough competition with Roma and Mila Moore coming up as we're awaiting their entrances, Kevin.
This should be a very technical match.
It should be. It's going to be a very grueling one, to say the least. And there's Roma and Mila Moore. Roma, a native of Santiago, Chile. She has been a former CCW Women's Champion. Mila Moore was once a part of WWE NXT, trained under Robbie Brookside, the Dudley, so that just shows you the knowledge she absorbed. I mean, so she's already faced so many great competitors, in CCW, so I'm looking forward to it. You can see Anna Diaz. These ladies are ready.
And I gotta give a shout out to Robbie Brookside, one of the nicest human beings I ever met in my life, and a terrific trainer, and a great star all over the world.
Yeah, much respect. I concur about Robbie Brookside. None come better. He is great. It's going to be Mila Moore and Ashley Denbois starting out the contest, Kevin. This is going to be interesting. All these ladies are just great athletes. I mean, CCW only has the best wrestlers. They lock up. Going to work on the arm. Mila Moore has targeted the arm. I think the strength advantage may go to Denbois, so obviously she countered that. We're seeing some good chain wrestling. Both ladies back to a vertical base. I mean, you said it, Kevin, very scientific, very technical. That's what we are witnessing.
And one of the things that's impressed me about Ashley, she must be a big-time power lifter. Take a look at her thighs. She's a heavy squatter. I mean, she's got the power base for wrestling, that's for sure.
Yeah, and that you're seeing that with the waist lock on Mila Moore. Mila will have to be more elusive as a takedown, per se. Here, there's referee Adrian Paz. Going to count down because the shoulders are down and quick leg scissors. Nice arm drag by Moore.
I'm impressed by Paz. He's basically a rookie, but he's doing a great job. And what I like about him is he doesn't let his inexperience get in the way of him taking control of the match.
Yeah, Paz is great. There's so many wonderful referees at CCW. And here comes Roma. There's a tag. They're isolating Ashley. That's what you have to do. And she was working on that arm. They're keeping that focus. Why differ and vary, from what brought you to the dance. And that's what Roma's doing. She's got a hold of the wrist lock now, manipulating it. I mean, we talked about all the accomplishments of all these ladies, and now Mila Moore, thanks to assistance, and another quick tag. Ashley Denbois needs to make a tag to Anna Diaz fast.
And they're doing what you said earlier. They're working like a team and keeping the other one from getting to their corner, which is the main thing you have to do to tag back. Nice running lariat.
Yes, that's the whole point. And yeah, Roma's got Ashley Denbois down. Oh, there's a snap suplex. Could that do it? Hook the leg. It's only a 2 count, says referee Paz. and the fans are showing their support for Roma. A reversal by Blas. There's Anna Diaz, though behind the ref's back. You may not agree with the tactics, but it's very ring savvy. They IQ inside the squared circle.
Both teams are working like a well-oiled team.
They are. They are two dynamic duos for sure. There's those legs you were talking about, Kevin, with the powerlifting. She uses them as a weapon. Why not? And Roma felt the brunt of that. Ramming those headbutts. That's one way to neutralize somebody that's quick, that's got the lucha libre style with Roma as well.
And like you said about her legs, the power generated from her legs and hips.
Sends Roma into the turnbuckle. There's a nice forearm. I mean, it is very vicious. Blas showing a mean streak, which you have to be aggressive in this sport. Boot to the midsection.
Beautiful move.
Yeah, beautiful maneuver. I thought it was possibly finished there, but it's just going to take too much to put any of these women down. Excuse me. I mean, I would have sold each of them short. I'm not saying that. Maybe a pump handle. Nice kick.
Great chain wrestling we're seeing by the ladies. It's fabulous.
Yeah, they are impressing. They are just doing an awesome job at showcasing what they can do, their abilities. You said it, they are highlighting them so efficiently.
And they're in such great physical condition. I think they could go 60 minutes.
Oh, they could.
And saying 60 minutes, we're talking about Ric Flair's last match tonight.
They could do the Ric Flair, Ricky Steamboat, just like you were talking about Ric Flair, those 60-minute Broadways. Anna Diaz now, you talk about somebody's submission, specialist submission style. This is Anna Diaz. Excuse me.
I'm sorry. I'd like to get into her background. Her style is very similar to a pro wrestler that I know, and it's a male. I'd like to know if she trained with them.
Yes, I could see that. Yeah. Anna Diaz actually has a win over Colleen King, doing our research, and I mean, she's challenged Camille and everything. I mean, it's been stated, but it's important to reiterate.
You know, it's crazy how women wrestling has blossomed over the last 15 years. They are true athletes. I mean, we can go from Ronda Rousey to our champion here. There's a host of great athletes that women wrestling getting into different companies around the world.
Yeah, Ronda Rousey's a prime example. We've seen how successful she's been in the industry. And now Roma, just like a house on fire with those forearm shots, she stabilized Blas momentarily, at least. Oh, nice German suplex, Kevin.
They really know their basics. I mean, that German suplex was almost perfect. It was off by about 10%, and that's why I think there'll be a tag there.
Yep, Anna Diaz will be the legal wrestler, but Mila Moore is also in. And she's taken her down with the clotheslines. Mila Moore has just been astonishing with the way she wrestles, and like all these ladies, really.
Oh, a monkey flip. I haven't seen that in 20 years.
What a maneuver. And snaps down the head. 1, 2. Oh, Ashley Blas with the save. She was in the right place at the right time. Roma took one hard to the canvas. It looked like maybe a variation of a net breaker. And Blas gets in to the outside courtesy of Mila Moore. Here's Anna Diaz and Moore going at it.
Oh, wrong place, wrong time.
Yep, and there's it.
Sleeper.
Yeah, sleeper hold.
She's screaming like a banshee.
Oh, and she took her down. This is dangerous. This is dangerous for Mila Moore.
They better tap out, tap out.
What a way to take down a star like Mila Moore and Ashley Denblas with Anna Diaz, a sleeper hold, and then for, I mean, it's incredible.
Outstanding match, outstanding match. If I was a person that put out stars, they get 22 stars for this match.
Yeah, I agree. Give them all the stars they want.
And a couple of moons, too.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, for Roma and Mila Moore to beat them for Denblas and Diaz was just, I mean, that shows you, that proves to you, I mean, we get a lot of future champions a part of this great card tonight. Oh, Mila Moore!
Wait, what's going on here?
What's this about?
The crowd seems to be split right here, don't they?
They do. Some of them are not too keen on Mila Moore. Excuse me, let me let her finish. She's mad because her opponent tapped. I mean, it would be tough, though, being in that position, but Mila Moore is not very happy with her tag team partner, evident by the shoving we just saw, Kevin.
I think this isn't going to be pretty. There seems to be a breakup. I hope someone can talk to them and talk to both of them and put some sense in their heads.